All right, we're going to move to the other side of the horse and finish our cinching up. Let's talk about moving to the other side. We're not cinched up, the saddle's just sitting up there on him. So if I start to move to his other side and he wheels around here pretty quick, he could sling that saddle off. So I want to be careful about moving to the other side and try to keep a hand on that saddle as long as I can while I'm moving around. Although when I get back here, I'm going to have this hand on his rump so he knows where I'm located, and I'm going to pass right on around him pretty close. If you stay pretty close to him, even if he got upset, if he started to move or started to kick, he's not going to get a full range of motion in that kick. He'll just kind of nudge you with his hip there. So stay close as you're coming around. That way you're right there to grab the saddle if it starts to slip off. Okay? So we're moving to the other side. I'm going to ask him to step away from the fence, and we already have those cues in place to ask him to move away from pressure. So that's in the training process, or ask him to move around and give me a little space right there. I don't want to be crowded up between a horse and the fence. All right, so we'll just move him on around here where we can see the whole side. All right, so we're on the other side now. I'm going to put this stirrup up, get it out of my way. I'll hook it on the horn there, and we're going to take the latigo down. I have the latigo put away in a certain manner, and there's a reason for this, and I'll show you how this is put away first. Let's talk about that. When I'm putting the saddle away, when I've finished riding, I like to have everything put up on the saddle. The cinches are hung on the cinch keeper, the latigo is put away, the breast collar is put away. We'll show you that in a minute. I don't like to have things dragging through the dirt and tripping over them and getting them dirty and having things just hanging off the saddle when I'm carrying the saddle around. I like everything compact in a package, all put away. And here's the way I like to put away this latigo. So you got a 6-foot latigo. That's a bunch of leather to have to fiddle with when you're cinching up. So the way I do this is I'll start from here, and I'm going to bring that latigo in from the back of the rigging ring, okay, and push that through. So here's one loop, and here comes my second loop. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 loops of latigo there, and then I'm going to hold all 4 pieces, both loops, and then wrap the tail of the latigo around above my hand, all the way around, and stick it back in this way. So on your latigo, there's a smooth side and a rough side, and the way you want to have this end up is all smooth. So you're looking at all the smooth side, and that'll hold that a little tighter. So that's the way your latigo should look when you finish riding, when you're putting your saddle away. Then when you go to cinch up, all you're going to do is untie the tail and leave it just like that. Leave your loops in there. Don't pull it all out. Just leave it like that. Okay? Your main cinch is the first one to go on and the last one to come off. If you have a back cinch, a breast collar, those are just accessory pieces. Your main cinch needs to be the first one to attach and the last one to take off, so your saddle is secure the whole time. Okay, I'm gonna step back to here now so that I can reach my right hand under his belly. The back of my right hand is gonna rub his belly as I reach through to take the cinch. And the reason I'm here and use the back of my right hand so that I can keep my face away from those back feet. Okay, so I've got my back to the back feet. I'm reaching through, rubbing his belly with the back of my hand, so I'm letting him know that something's happening under here. So I don't just reach and grab that cinch and all of a sudden, something grabs him on his belly, and he's surprised by that. So I don't want that to surprise him. I'm going to rub the back of my hand under his belly as I reach through and bring the cinch back with me. That keeps my face and head away from the back feet. You can see if I reach through with my left hand here, when I get down around here, what if he were to kick at a fly on his belly right here while I'm down here reaching for that cinch, and instead he gets me in the face right there. Okay, so a lot of this is about staying safe. So we're gonna be reaching through with the right hand. Now if he kicks, he might hit the back of my leg or something like that, but at least it's not my face. All right, so reaching through, bringing the cinch back with me, and then look at there, the tail of my latigo is right in line with the cinch ring. So all I got to do is just drop the tail right in there and pull. And now we're ready to cinch up, okay? But if I had pulled the whole latigo out, now I got 6 feet of spaghetti to try to fiddle with to get the end of it to fit into that cinch ring, and all this stuff is in my way, okay? So that's the reason why we're putting that latigo up just like this, bringing that loop through from the back of the rigging ring, and you got 2 loops, and you're going to tie them off, okay? So we'll talk about cinching up and finishing this out in the next segment.